you've got a crowd coming to your house for Thanksgiving, you're gonna have to feed them more than just one meal, right? So for breakfast, why not give this strata a try? It's a spinach strata, which is a great combination of bread, spinach, cheese, and egg that's all baked together in the oven. It's a fantastic option for breakfast at the holidays. I just grated some cheese, it's cheddar cheese. Now for the eggs, 5 large eggs. I love stratas, they're really, really adaptable. This one is a great vegetarian strata with just cheese and egg and spinach, but you can add things like sausage or crumbled bacon, other vegetables. Once you get the hang of it, you can do almost anything that you want. Whisk your eggs. Some of the cheese is gonna go into the egg mixture and some is gonna be sprinkled on the top of your little casseroles. I don't know why I'm measuring, it's so unlike me, but here I am doing it. Give that a whisk. Add a cup of whole milk. So it's more like a custard than a frittata because of all the milk, sort of like a very rustic quiche without a crust. And instead, the bread goes on the inside. Add a half a teaspoon of coarse salt, 1/4 teaspoon if you're using regular table salt, please. 1/4 teaspoon of ground pepper. And then just whisk that together. Your egg mixture is done. For the spinach, you need to cook some fresh spinach. You could use frozen, but I'm gonna cook it from fresh. Heat just about a teaspoon of olive oil in a large straight-sided skillet. And then you're gonna cook 12 ounces of spinach. Seems like a lot when it's in the bowl, but it definitely cooks down quite a bit. You add your spinach in handfuls. If it doesn't all fit in the pan at once, you can add some, stir it around, and then add more. After you wash your spinach, you might want to leave just a tiny bit of water clinging to the leaves. That helps the spinach wilt down, and you're going to eventually squeeze out all of the excess liquid anyway, so it's okay, and it helps with the cooking. You can cover it up to start the wilting, and it only takes a couple of minutes for spinach to cook. No matter how many times I cook spinach, I'm always amazed at how much volume it loses when it cooks. And you think, oh my God, these 2 huge bunches of spinach are definitely gonna be enough to feed my family. No. That looks good. That only took about 2 minutes to wilt down. And now you wanna remove the liquid because you don't want all the water that's in the spinach in your strata because that will make it soggy and gross. This is a ricer. It's usually used for making mashed potatoes, and I know not everybody has one. If you don't have one, use a colander and a spatula, but I find this to be one of the most efficient ways to remove liquid from spinach. Squeeze it out. Look at this. Look at all that liquid coming out. It's super efficient and amazing. Over here I have, ta-da, some baking dishes. These are 8-ounce baking dishes, so they're semi-individual. They look kind of cute this way, but you can definitely do this in a 2-quart baking dish as well. 3 cups of day-old bread cubes, like 1-inch cubes, between your dishes. This is like your toast and your omelet all in one, which is what's so great about a strata. And on top of it, you can make it ahead, like I said. So you can make this today for tomorrow, and breakfast is a cinch for the day after Thanksgiving. Not so bad at Christmas either. Anytime you've got a crowd. Divide your spinach between your containers. If you have cooked greens of other kinds, that would work really well here too. Just anything that you're gonna put in, make sure that it's pre-cooked because, well, first of all, you want it to be cooked, and second of all, that will remove any excess water that might be leaching into the eggs as they're cooking. Then divide your egg mixture between your dishes. Now this one I'm just gonna put directly into the oven, but at this stage you could actually put this in the refrigerator overnight and let it soak. The day-old bread works kind of along the same lines as stuffing, and it soaks up the egg and gets really nice and creamy. And then any pieces that are sticking out will get a little bit crunchy in the oven. Most of that cheese stayed on the bottom of the bowl and ended up on the top of my stratas, but I'm gonna add a little bit more cheese on top, another 1/2 cup. Have your oven preheating to 400 degrees, and these get baked for about 25 minutes, just until they're set and they get a little bit golden brown on top. And there they are. So these are individual, obviously, but you can make them in one big dish. They're so great and satisfying. I'm just gonna go ahead and taste it, even though it's probably molten lava hot. The things I do for you guys, I mean, really. It's kind of of like a deconstructed breakfast sandwich, but so much easier to make. Totally make ahead if you want it to be, and great for a crowd. Give it a try.